Unfortunately, violence knows no border or no culture or no religion. It is present everywhere in the world, particularly affecting women and children. UNICEF estimates that globally, almost 1 billion children are victims of violence every year. It means that a child dies every 5 minutes on this planet. In Europe, 13 million women are victims of physical violence every year. And in Romania, the figures are quite dramatic as well. Last year, over 13,000 children were reported as victims of violence, but we know that the figures are much higher. However, we can do something about this. We can all say no to violence because it is unacceptable. Romania ratified very recently the Istanbul Convention to end violence against women and children. And we think in UNICEF that this is a great window of opportunity to join efforts. We need all the partners to get together: the government, the parliament, civil society, international organizations, the media, the corporate sector, and citizens, children and women themselves, to say no to violence. We think that there are some priorities in Romania. The first one is to align the legislation to the Istanbul Convention. We started that work and we will continue in UNICEF to support the government and the parliament in this work. We also think that the number of shelters needs to be increased, and the emergency protection order should be adopted as soon as possible. We also believe that prevention is the best weapon against violence. It is better if women and children are not victims. And for that, we advocate for the development of local services, preventive services, where social workers, community nurses, school counselors can talk about violence, identify cases at an early stage, or identify vulnerable families at risk, and support them to prevent violence and to bring solutions when it's needed. Last but not least, we know that violence is also a question of social norms. When it is accepted in society that a child can be punished with physical violence, then we have a problem. We have to fight the social norms and we have to change them. We have to show that it is possible for children to be raised in a loving and protective environment and to learn and develop to their full potential. For this, we support parenting classes. We think that some large campaigns should be taken place in Romania to challenge the social norms around violence and progressively change the social norms. So we are ready in UNICEF to work with other partners to make violence a thing of the past for children and women in Romania. I hope we can count on your support to join the march against violence against women and children on the 15th of October. Thank you.